titled Pause was removed from television, and evidence points to it was because it upset Tyler Perry. The episode features Winston Jerome, who is a parody of Tyler Perry and his Madea franchise. Winston Jerome presents his works for Christians and how he does all of this for Jesus Christ, but that's just a front. The truth is that he's the leader of a cult, and it's a way for him to indulge in homosexuality, since he's able to cross-dress, surround himself with attractive men, and in some cases kiss them. Rumors circulated that Tyler Perry threatened to sue Aaron McGruder, the creator of the Boondocks, but Tyler Perry has denied this. Rumors from an insider said that Tyler Perry contacted Turner Broadcasting, which owns the Boondocks, and they said Tyler Perry complained loudly about the episode, and even threatened to rethink his relationship with the company. After that, the episode had disappeared from broadcasting.
What's up, YouTube? It's James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope you guys are doing well out there this beautiful, warm Thursday. I'm doing pretty good myself. Wow, I didn't know that situation about the Boondocks. I used to really like to watch that show right there. They touched on a lot of situations that was actually happening. You know, somewhat like they say about The Simpsons. You know, Tyler Perry, okay? Me and my wife, Joan, we used to like to watch his plays, you know, a whole lot. And I noticed that he played Madea all too well for me. You understand what I mean? And that started not to sit well with me, you know, because the Most High says that a man is not supposed to put on a woman's garment, and a woman is not supposed to put on a man's garment. You know what I'm saying? And what have you. In other words, take the place in a sexual act with another, you know, person in a same-sex situation. And what have you. So after a while, you know, I just kind of started to lose it for Tyler Perry and wanting to watch, you know, a lot of his shows. But I did also notice as well, when he was putting on the plays, he always had an all-black cast. Okay, he always had an all-black cast and what have you. But when he started moving on up, you understand, I noticed when he got into making the movies that a lot of white people started to be added to the mix. You understand what I'm saying? So then I knew what time it was right there. See, I knew who Tyler Perry had got in bed with. Okay, which brings me to this particular situation right here. All right, Tyler Perry notes Jewish allyship to black community amid anti-Semitic controversies. Both Kanye West and Kyrie Irving have made headlines for their controversial views. All right, controversial views. I never could understand how can you saying who you really are offend somebody else who's claiming to be who you are, and they're saying that's anti-Semitic, aka hate speech. I don't think so. The Bible, the Most High's word, tells us clearly who we are. You understand? And that's just what it is. There's no such thing as, in other words, I'm saying this. Noah had 3 sons. Okay, now listen to what I'm saying. He had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay? Not 4 sons. Not 4 sons. Which would be Shem, Ham, Japheth, and Sem. Which where you get the acronym Semite. Semite. Anti-Semitic. When in actuality, if the right people, if we were referring to as what that get hate speech on a daily, night and day, 24/7, which is so-called black people here in this country, would be anti-Semitic. And we hear a lot of that from those people who claim to be who we are. All right. So there it is. And that's just what it is. So I can understand Tyler Perry, you know, rhyme for the one that he's in bed with. Okay. And that's allegory, by the way. Now to get into this article right here, it says Tyler Perry has used his platform to uplift the Jewish community. taking to social media with the message emphasizing their allyship to Black Americans over the years. The first photo is of his mother with these adorable children. She worked at a Jewish community center. The 53-year-old wrote on her Instagram beside a snap of the 4 caregivers and 14 kids. I remember her coming home from work one day devastated because there was a bomb threat, and my mother was horrified that there were people who wanted to blow up a building full of children because they were Jewish. More than likely, it was the other people. It wasn't black folks who was doing this, number one. Let me just make that clear. All right? Because the very same thing, I wonder what his mama would say back about those 4 little girls back in Alabama back in the 60s. I think 66 sometime. At that church that actually died in an explosion from people who are actually anti-Semitic. All right? Anti-Shemite. You understand what I'm saying? To continue, he continued to explain how his mother was responsible for his knowledge of the intercommunal plight of Black and Jewish people. Okay? And I guess this is the picture right here. I don't know. Well, this is probably his mother right here. Okay? But yeah, it's a Jewish community center nursery. Okay? I'm not going to read this hashtag or whatever it is right here. You know what I'm saying? It talks about the bomb threat. And also it does mention this about the church in Alabama, you know, where 3 little black girls, and I thought it was actually 4. But as it is, it still was a lot of black people that were targeted, and the loss of 3 or 4 little black girls behind anti-Semitic behavior. All right. To continue here, she not only taught me about slavery, but she also taught me about the Holocaust. He shared. But in teaching me about all our common pains, she also taught me about the allies that Jewish people have been for black people. This is the question I got. Really? You understand what I'm saying? To continue, case in point, look at the founding members of the NAACP. It took allies to get us to a better place in this country, and those allies didn't look like us. Actually, and yeah, that's true too, but from last I've checked, you know, the NAACP is defending people that look like this right here in this corner that just popped up. Okay? Let's continue. Additionally, the Madea franchise creator shared images of Andrew Goodman, James Earl Chaney, and Michael Henry Schwerner. These 3 Jewish civil rights activists were murdered while helping black people register to vote in Mississippi. I can fill this post with so many examples, including my own allies that I work with today, who have helped me grow a business that has allowed me to hire more black people than most businesses in Hollywood. No one make it alone. Refuse hate. Again, my question is this. What the hell did Kyrie, Irving, and Kanye West say that was hate? What? Well, because they was claiming who was the true people. The Bible says that would you claim that Revelations 2:9 and Revelations 3:9 is hate speech? That's my question. What was the hate? Okay, let's continue. His uploads come as rapper Kanye West and NBA star Kyrie Irving have faced criticism for supporting anti-Semitic ideas. Ye has lost opportunities with Adidas, JP Morgan, Chase Banking, Balenciaga, and more following anti-Semitic remarks, false claims about the death of George Floyd, and the controversial and problematic views. Okay. The Donda rapper has since issued a statement where he claimed to be unaware of his views were anti-Semitic. All right. He was unaware his views was anti-Semitic. I can understand why, you know what I'm talking about, because I still don't see what he said that was hate speech. Okay? The Bible clearly states who is who. Why don't these people understand that? Is it because it's true that, I can't remember the verse, where it says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked? I think it's somewhere in Genesis, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? So we see who's running everything, so that's the truth right there. Okay? Again, would the Bible be considered hate speech? I see where this is heading. Okay? This is going to bring about the famine of the word, and that's just what it all boils down to. But remember, the Most High is behind all of this, because his will be done, and no man can change that. Okay? Now in conclusion, as for Irving, Charles Barkley has called for his suspension after he publicly supported the film Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America. The work has been criticized, having anti-Semitic commentary among other stereotypes and tropes throughout its message. Irving defended his view, exclaiming he is not an ominous, and saying anti-Semitic label that is being pushed on me is not justified, and does not reflect the reality or truth I live in every day. I embrace and want to learn from all walks of life and religions. Okay, I figured, they will put the head, you know what I mean, sellout in charge up here, Charles Barkley. He's another dress wearer. Looky what we have here. Isn't that just goddamn downright awful? Okay? So we understand what's going on with Charles Barkley, supporting the so-called Jewish community, and with Tyler Perry. You understand these people are good friends, very, very good friends, a little bit too good of a friends, if you understand what I'm saying. See, these people are shady to the bone, shady to the core, you understand? And this is what it means to move up the ladder in the industry. Black man, feminized, black woman, masculinity. That's what it boils down to. This shit is sick and awful. But the Most High gonna recompense. He gonna fix all of this, and he wiping out these ones who would dare defy his word. Like I said, like his words say, man ain't got no business wearing no dress, putting on a woman's garment. Just look at his motherfucking feet. This is awful. I've had enough of this. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular video right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.